Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from the University Village Apartments on Walker Road in the North Jackson, Tennessee area, ready to share with you today's climate summary and yesterday's climate summary and a forecast for the next few days momentarily. And if I'm lucky enough, I'll get a chance to insert a local on the 8s from the Weather Channel. Hopefully they'll have a good background tonight and it'll show up good here in roughly 3 minutes or thereabouts. Alrighty, I guess I'll go ahead. I forgot to get something. I always miss something before I get going. Let me share with you yesterday's climate summary briefly. Let me look up so my bald head won't be in the center of the screen. Oh, Lordy, that's what 60 years old will do to you sometimes. Yesterday's low temperature here in North Jackson was 32 degrees. Yesterday's high was 70 degrees. No rainfall fell here, of course, yesterday. Highest wind gust was 12 miles per hour out of the southwest at 1:11 p.m. And for the month of November, I've had so far 2.58 inches. Bemis, Tennessee, and South Jackson's had 3.13 inches so far, and I'm up to 46.86 for the year. Yesterday, the high of 70 degrees here in North Jackson turned out to be the warmest high for all of West Tennessee yesterday, reported stations at least. I report my own, of course, independently. 28 degrees was the coldest low yesterday in West Tennessee at Lexington and at Savannah, Tennessee, and at the Jackson, Tennessee airport. Now today's climate summary, as of 5 p.m. the skies were clear. The temperature was 57 degrees here in North Jackson on Walker Road. By the way, the temperature, I checked it again a little bit ago at 6:15 p.m. and it's still clear, and the temperatures dropped down to 53 degrees. 53 degrees here in North Jackson. Alright. The dew point at 5 p.m. was 27 degrees. The humidity was way down at 32%. The wind was out of the south at 5 miles per hour, and the barometric pressure was 30.17 inches of mercury. 38 degrees was today's low temperature. I think I forgot to mention it yesterday until a while ago, so I want to make sure I got it in today. Low this morning was 38 degrees here in North Jackson. Today's high, 69 degrees, almost hit 70. Ooh, hey, that's my perfect temperature. I just thought of that. Well, my favorite temperature, whatever you want to call it. I used to tease with the local radio station years back about that being my favorite temperature. 69 degrees, or perfect temperature, whichever term you'd like there. No rainfall, of course, fell since midnight. None's expected for maybe a couple of more days even, almost. Let me see. Lowest humidity today was 27%. Boy, it's getting on down there. At 3 and 4 p.m. is when that occurred. And the highest humidity would be 88%. And that occurred at 6 a.m. This morning. The lowest barometric pressure today would be 30.13 inches, and that occurred at 3 and 4 a.m., and the highest would be 30.22 inches, and that occurred at 10 a.m. this morning. Today's highest wind gust was 20 miles per hour out of the southwest at 11:40 a.m. I'm trying to catch a local on the 8s. I still haven't seen one yet, though. Not yet. If I do, I'll try to jump over there real quick. No records were broken today. Today's hottest high for November the 28th would be 75 degrees in 1998. The coldest high would be 27 degrees, and that happened in 1955. Here's one right here. So I can get this over here fast enough. There we go. 55 at the airport, 53 here. and North Jackson. Alright. A good radar there. That's pretty. I like that background. That's coming in real good. Yes, I love this background. That's pretty. Around 38 in the morning with clear skies tonight. Light winds. Sunshine tomorrow, about 70 degrees. Hey, but may actually hit 70 tomorrow. It did yesterday and almost did today. And tomorrow night, 51, with a very tiny chance for rain late tomorrow night, early Friday morning, I think, isn't it? Or whatever that day is. There's the 7-day forecast at a glance. Next Tuesday's the best chance for rain as of right now. And there you see the highs and lows. That was a perfect forecast right there. And that's in a little piece of their local radar right here in West Tennessee as of 6:15 p.m. Nothing's on it, of course. Let me see how close I can get on that. All right. They're not showing. Oh, there's the other data. The sun be rising tomorrow morning. I think it's 6:43. And set tomorrow evening at 4:42. I believe is what that was supposed to have been. Alright. Let me come back to what I was doing. I think I was sharing the records with you. You got a little touch of that was a pretty one there. Or at least I hope so. It looked pretty from my end. I put that away. Alright. Good weather coming up our way. Thursday's the only day we might have a little bit of rain, but I think most of it's going to occur between sunrise and noon, probably. That's what the thinking is right now. Okay, I'll get more into that when I get to the forecast for it in more details. What was coldest high, I think, was 27. That's the last one I mentioned. In 1955 today, on November 28th. That's cold for a high, my friend. Warmest low would be 54 degrees in 1997, while the coldest low would be 15 degrees back in 2013. My goodness, it was cold. Just a few years ago. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 5 years ago, if I'm calculating right. Well, the rainfall records are whopper, too. I mean, we had a wet day. November 28th was a wet day back in 2001. We had 5.45 inches of rain in 2001. Almost 5.5 inches there of rain in 24 hours. That's a lot of rain, midnight to midnight. Back in 2001. Alrighty, and ironically, another extreme, we had some snow too. 2 inches of snow today. That's a pretty good size amount here in Jackson. Sort of. 2 inches of snow on November the 28th of 2011. 2 inches of snow. So we had 2 inches of snow on November 28th of 2011. And 10 years sooner, or earlier, about 5.5 inches of rain in 2001, and had a cold low of 15 degrees in 2013. My goodness, what some wide variance in weather phenomena there. Right here in Jackson, Tennessee, all within about a 10-year period and all. It's amazing. 2 inches of snow in 2011, 5.5 inches of rain in 2001, and 15 degrees for a low in 2013. Well, a lot going on between 2001 and 2013. I tell you, and all that's within the last 16 years. If I'm calculating right in my mind at the moment, we've had some crazy weather here in Jackson, I tell you, but not today. No, not today. Thank heavens. Much beautiful. Maybe that's why it is so pretty, because make up for those nasty years that we had some ugly weather around here, and I've got a few more days coming actually. About a good week of it coming, actually, is the way it's looking. So that kind of gives you a little hint toward the forecast. Speaking of that, let me move on to the enhanced satellite. I'm already on it. What am I doing? I'm already on it. I'm thinking about trying to go to it, and I'm already there. Well, let me turn the camera around so you can see it too. And we'll go through the various stages of it. How clear we are out there again tonight. Actually, this is 2 nights in a row that I can remember when the radar is so clear. And not hardly a cloud in the sky. That's amazing. Let me get the whole West Tennessee in there. Not hardly a cloud in the sky. Even as of 5:30 p.m. an hour ago, the radar is not hardly showing. Even high clouds are not even around. It's beautiful. Alrighty, let's move on to the regional one, southeast regional one. You see how widespread this clear skies are. And it looks like it's fairly widespread. Let me see if I can lift this up without making a mess out of it. Yeah, it's pretty well clear. Anywhere southeast of St. Louis, Missouri. Looks like it's kind of getting cloudy in St. Louis now. There's a little strip of clouds moving down through Kansas City there. But anywhere east of that line or south of St. Louis, it's good shape. Even down in Florida, a few little clouds down there off of the southeast coast, sort of, down there. Let me see if I can get a better view of that. There we go. All right. Let me move on to the national view and see just how far back that extends. And all right, go to the national view, and I bet it looks pretty too. It has been for the last few nights, actually. It's really looked great. Yeah, it still looks good. Cool. Let me pick this up a little bit so you get a slightly better view. There we go. A good view of satellite. I just wish I could hold it a little bit more steadier. Yeah, actually, a good part of the U.S. is clear. There's a few spots up there in the northwest and in the central part of the country and down in the desert southwest, and there's got a few clouds and maybe a few up there around Maine, but other than that, pretty decent cloud cover. Let me get a little slightly closer in here. Closer on Tennessee in particular. There we go. That's a good radar view right there. All right. Well, alrighty. A good view right there, my friends. All right. Let's look at the Weather Underground. Weather Underground's surface map. Theirs is fairly accurate. Up till 6:23. Not even 5 minutes ago. That's the current map right now. You can see a low down over there in Oklahoma. A little bit of rain scattered around it. There's that cold front that's north of St. Louis, kind of where those clouds were that we just saw a minute ago. Stretching on up through a front that stretches way on up into Canada. Looks like it's raining up there in southeast Canada, northeast of the Great Lakes. And otherwise, raining in the Pacific Northwest thanks to that cold front out there. And a little bit of rain over there in the Panhandle of Texas. So real light stuff down here it just updated. Down in the Bahamas, off the Florida coast, and a little bit right along the coast, but nothing heavy. Maybe a little bit there in South Carolina. And some down in Louisiana. And there you see the other places where it may be precipitating and where it isn't. I hope you like that term, precipitate. That just sounds so useful. But of course, here in Tennessee, we're in the clear right now. Alrighty. I guess that's it for the map, I reckon, for tonight. Let me see. Do I have this to? I've already got it to it. Ah, cool. I'll just go ahead and that's a little blurry. It looks like to me for you to read it too. But if I bring it down, would that help it any? I can see it better than the camera was showing it. That makes any sense. That's about as level. It still don't look. It still looks blurry though, don't it? Let me see if maybe if I get right on it. That way, maybe that'll help. Or see if I can come out some. Or does that makes it too small, don't it? Now let's clean it up a little. Maybe that's clear enough to go ahead and let you read it along with me. Mostly clear skies, of course, tonight and tomorrow. Looks like the sun set tonight at 4:43, and it'll be rising tomorrow morning at 6:44 a.m. under mostly clear skies, as you can see, with low near 38 tomorrow morning, high of 69 tomorrow, might hit 70, with southeast winds at 10 to 20. Of course, you see the sun rises at 6:44 a.m. and sets at 6:43 p.m. Tomorrow evening. The moon will be setting tonight at 12:57 tomorrow morning, and be rising tomorrow afternoon at 2:18 p.m. and be setting Thursday morning at 1:58 a.m. And speaking of Thursday, it looks like it's going to be mostly cloudy skies just for one day, with a 20% chance of some light rain till noon. Then that goes away, and then just mostly cloudy until sunset, and then it's going to become fair Thursday evening. With the low near 49 and a high of 64 on Thursday, with west winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. There you see the sunrise and moonrise and set times. On Friday, fair skies returns, with low near 36 and a high of 61, with southeast winds at 10 to 20. And there you see the sun and moon times. Saturday is going to be fair skies, with low near 36. It's blurry, I think, on your screen, but it's clear on mine. I don't know why. Anyways, a high of 64 with west winds at 10 to 20. There's the other information if you want it. And Sunday, it looks like it's going to be mostly clear, December the 3rd, with the low near 36 and a high of 67 with east winds at 10 to 20. And there you see the other times. And actually, it's going to be Monday. It's going to be fair also. Then you see the next full moon's on the 4th, Monday. And the next best chance for rain is next Tuesday with a 60% chance. There you see the low and high, 50 and 62. And a little bit of a chance Wednesday of next week, on the 6th of December, 40% chance. Until, or 60% during the day, 40% Monday night. And there you see the low and high, 37, 49. And all the other information as well. And then back to fair skies by Thursday of next week, December the 7th, with 31 and 47 as of right now. Well, that's a complete look at the 9-day outlook, at the way I'm calling it at the moment, and hopefully it'll work out pretty close. Alrighty, well, I think that's it, my friends, for tonight. I hope you enjoyed that report. I enjoyed relaying it to you. And hopefully the recording will be okay. And with that, I'm going to say good night. God bless you. Sweet dreams. Hope you wake up tomorrow with a beautiful Wednesday, November the 29th, 2017. And of course, I hope I get a chance to talk to you again tomorrow evening via YouTube. And hopefully tomorrow afternoon via Facebook Live. Alrighty. That's it for tonight, my friends. Good night. And God bless you.